This week at the University of Rhode Island. There have been multiple different events here at the university in the past week to try and bring the community closer together after an election that seemed to divide so many people. And recent accident reports around campus highlight the issues of distracted driving. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us this week. I'm Jessica Pace. Some might feel the URI community is a little bit closer now after the URI Solidarity Collective held the URI walkout on Tuesday. 5 Cent Cigar's Marissa Tansino has more.
In a room filled with love, grief, and unity, students and faculty gathered in the Memorial Union Ballroom to rally after the election.
People who were scared, who were nervous, who hadn't shared their views with their families were able to have that here.
The URI Solidarity Collective put out this Facebook event last week, not to protest, but to bring the community together.
Understanding that, wow, there are hundreds of people who stand with me. I stand with them. That's the whole point of this. It's so moving and so powerful.
Over 200 students and faculty packed into Memorial Union Ballroom, all hoping to come together.
It was much bigger and much broader than I had first anticipated.
Anyone could sign up to speak at the event, and the list grew quickly. Over 40 people did just that.
Alhamdulillah, or thank God, none of us have faced discrimination on this campus, and we can't be more thankful for that.
As here at the University of Rhode Island, it is our duty, I think, as students and as professors to stand together.
URI Students for Solidarity is planning on meeting again. It doesn't have to be this massive, but strategic steps are happening, for this organization to continue. So I'm loving that. That's one of the most positive things that has come out of this.
Members of the URI Solidarity Collective hope that this rally will give students and faculty some direction for who to turn to next in helping bring everyone together. In Kingston, Marissa Tansino, 5 Cent Cigar News.
The URI Solidarity Collective is not the only campus organization to hold these post-election events. The Multicultural Center also held a post-election recovery on how we can all come together. 5 Cent Cigar's Madeline Schulte has more.
The Multicultural Center at URI hosted a coming together event for students to come together despite their political views last week after the presidential election. Stephen Slater, Hillel's rabbinic intern, led the event on Wednesday, November 9th. He believed the student body at URI would feel the need to discuss their feelings and emotions after the election results came in.
I think that we thought that a lot of our students would be interested in the election and coming together with other students to talk about their feelings following the election.
Slater's goal was to allow students to listen to one another's thoughts, concerns, and come up with ideas that can bring students together at URI.
I would like to think that this would mean that when there are things that are politically divisive in the future, that we would understand that we can create a context to have a good conversation, a sort of container for a sustained discussion.
That was the first but not the last time that URI is giving students the opportunity to come together to voice their political opinions. I'm Madeline Schulte with 5CCN News.
Recent reports of accidents around campus highlight some concerns university officials have about distracted driving. 5 Cent Cigar's Marissa Tansino has more.
When starting up the car, some of us forget to disconnect and focus on the road. Distracted driving has become even more of a cause for concern at URI after 2 accidents occurred within an hour of each other on Upper College Road in early November. Although victims in both accidents were not seriously injured, Major Michael Jagoda says distracted driving is something the university takes very seriously.
We try to start off with the educational component, and then when we see an increase in incidents or we get a number of complaints here at the police department, then we try to modify that or reinforce that along with our enforcement efforts.
The university has seen a total of 154 accidents on campus this calendar year, according to Jagoda.
We have seen an increase, so we're going to take a concentrated effort of going out there, reinforcing, distracted driving.
According to the CDC, each year in the United States, over 8 people are killed and over 1,000 injured in crashes that involve a distracted driver. Distracted drivers are not the only concern university officials have. Distracted pedestrians can also be seen all around campus, simply not paying attention because they're looking at their cell phones.
With our pedestrians too, making sure that they're aware of, they can't just, walk out into the roadway. They got to make sure it's safe.
Sophomore Courtney Buffy, who was hit by a car in Barlow Circle last March, says distracted pedestrians cause her much more concern than distracted drivers.
Mostly I pay more attention to the people walking because nobody looks when they cross the street.
Wait until you either get signal to come across the road or those vehicles come to a full stop.
University police are working with school officials to identify dangerous areas and make them safer. In Kingston, Marissa Tansino, 5 Cent Cigar News.
The URI Police Department will be holding their second annual Stuff a Cruiser event as part of their community policing events on Saturday, December 17th and Sunday, December 18th. Officers will be volunteering at Walmart to collect toy donations and bring them to Hasbro's Children's Hospital. Last year, the event donated over 3,000 toys. If you're interested in donating, the URI Police Department will begin accepting new toy donations on December 2nd. That's all we have for you today. For more on these stories and everything you need to know for this week, visit roadiecigar.com. I'm Jessica Pace. Thanks for watching and have a great week, everyone.